I've been working towards owning my own bookstore since 2016, probably. I moved back from New York to open my own bookstore.
Independent bookstores have been popping up across the country. Online retailers like Amazon offer convenience, but avid readers can still find solace in securing titles from a local seller. In 2024, more than 300 new independent bookstores opened across the U.S. That's the fourth straight year of adding more than 200 new bookstores nationwide. But is it a boom?
I think that there's definitely a boom. I am the owner of Bibliobar Bookstore in Plano, Texas. Since I was 16, I worked in books. I worked at HarperCollins for about 5 years, publishing. I worked at Barnes & Noble for about 7 years. I had a subscription box for 7 years.
Chelsea Tresp opened Bibliobar with a soft opening in March and a grand opening for Independent Bookstore Day in April. She runs the store mostly by herself. Friends and family pitch in when she's in a pinch, and the store is a labor of love.
Hi, y'all. I'm doing a Zoom interview. You're welcome to come in, but just so you know, and kids' books are back in the Blue Room. Thank you. I can leave at 7, but I'm almost always here late. And I have a sign out normally that says, like, if the door is open or if the lights are on, come inside.
Independent proprietors with a passion for books like Chelsea are a key catalyst for the boom.
I'm a huge fan of independent bookstores, and my whole career has been dedicated to supporting them. Hi, I'm Allison Hill, and I am the CEO of the American Booksellers Association. I feel that they are critical to communities, to literacy, to democracy. I can really get on my soapbox around this.
The American Booksellers Association has been supporting stores like Bibliobar for 125 years.
They're championing voices. They are introducing people to reading. They're inspiring new generations of readers. They're promoting literacy. So they serve such a vital role in the world.
But there are other factors at play. Amazon's industry dominance has been somewhat of a boogeyman for brick-and-mortar book purveyors.
I think we've seen a continuation of what we saw begin in the pandemic, with people really wanting to shop in a way that aligns with their values. So we have customers showing up on Independent Bookstore Day to say, I wasn't going to shop today, but I wanted to show up today to support you. Or I wanted to show up because I saw Amazon was having a sale today and that made me mad.
But Amazon's dominance indirectly created a void to be filled by local stores. National chain Borders filed for bankruptcy in 2011 and closed hundreds of stores. Online retailers and big chains work in volume. Small local stores can offer a more personalized offering or even focus on a specific genre. In fact, according to the ABA, 43 romance-specific bookstores have opened in the last year.
I really work to have books that are discoverable. So books that you don't necessarily see all the time. I do a lot of local author books as well. And my bestseller every single month has been a local author.
Reading is still a popular activity. According to an NPR Ipsos poll, 2/3 of Americans have read a book or ebook or listened to an audiobook in the last year. And the Association of American Publishers reported total sales grew last year. Even as technology changes, the NPR Ipsos poll found 64% still prefer reading a physical book, while 21% prefer an e-reader.
I think that, yes, it's a digital landscape and people love digital, but if you're on the internet at all, you know all about Book Talk.
Does anyone ever finish a book and think, what in the actual world was this author thinking?
Most of the people that are showing books on Book Talk or Bookstagram are showing the actual books. They're not doing digital.
And if you prefer the convenience of your e-reader or an audiobook, you can still go to a local shop and get a physical copy. That's called a book trophy. And hey, it looks a lot better on the shelf than a Kindle. If trophies aren't your thing, though, you can get the digital version at an independent seller.
Your local bookstore is not just for physical books. You can do ebooks, you can do audiobooks, you can support your local business and not sending Katy Perry to space by going to your local bookstore.
Services like Libro.fm allow local bookstores to sell audiobooks, while Bookshop.org offers independent retailers the opportunity to sell ebooks. Chelsea knows that running a successful local bookshop is a tall order.
I mean, money is always a challenge. So I actually have a sign in my window that says how many books we have to sell a month to kind of help people understand what it takes to have a local business in your neighborhood. It's like my goal number, basically. But I've only been open for 5 months. I know it's going to take time to reach that number. But it's like $13.89. And I've been averaging about 500 books a month, maybe a little higher than that.
Chelsea says customers worry because she is so far away from her goal. But she knows Bibliobar is still growing. In fact, when she spoke with Straight Arrow News, her store was on pace to have a record month. For more in-depth reporting, go to SAN.com or download the Straight Arrow News app.